as I told you in my previous video that I am planning to start matriculation syllabus also for classes 9 and 10. From this evening I will be posting videos on class 9 matriculation syllabus, that is Samachir Kalvi syllabus also. So please share it with your friends also. Okay. So now we will start today's class. So we are doing class 9 triangles chapter, exercise 7.2 we are doing. So in that already 5 sums are completed. Now we will do the remaining sums in that exercise. So triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equal to AC. Side BA is produced. Side BA is produced to D such that AD is equal to AB. Such that AD is equal to AD and AB are equal. Okay. Show that angle BCD is a right triangle. So we are asked to show that angle BCD is a right triangle. Okay. So in the question it is given AB is equal to AC. This is given. AB is equal to AC is given. One more thing is given that AD is equal to AB. This is also given. So AB is equal to AC and AD is equal to AB. So now from these two equations we can say that AC is equal to AD. So the length of AC and length of AD will also be equal. That is, not only ABC is an isosceles triangle, ADC is also an isosceles triangle. So that is AC is equal to AD. AC, this length, and AD, these two lengths are equal. So this also is an isosceles triangle. So we will take isosceles triangle property. So what is isosceles triangle property? When the base angles are equal, the angles opposite to the equal sides, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So these two sides are equal. So the angles opposite to that is these two angles. That is, in triangle ABC, since it is an isosceles triangle also, that is AB is equal to AC. Okay, angle B is equal to angle ACB. Angle B is equal to, that is this angle, angle B is equal to angle ACB. These two angles are equal. So this is the first equation. Now, as we proved that we are getting one more isosceles triangle here, that is ADC. So in triangle ADC, angle D is equal to these two angles. Angle D is equal to ACD. Angle D is equal to ACD. ACD. Angle D is equal to angle D is equal to angle ACD. Base angles. So these two angles. Now we are asked to prove that BCD, this full angle is 90 degree. So for that we will take the whole triangle. What is the whole triangle? In triangle BCD. In triangle BCD. So we will take the whole triangle. Whole triangle is BCD. So in triangle ACD, angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. So this is using angle sum property. Angle B plus angle C plus angle D is 180 degree. So already this first and second equation is given that angle B, have proved that angle B is equal to ACB. So instead of B, I am substituting ACB plus, instead of D, C I am writing it as it is, plus instead of D I am writing ACD, angle ACD. So this is equal to 180 degree. Okay, what is this ACB and ACD? ACB is this angle. ACB is this angle. Okay, and ACD is this angle. ACD is this angle. These two angles. So if you add these two angles, what you will get? You will get angle C. So I am just rewriting this. replacing this, interchanging and writing. So ACD plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So if you add these two things, we'll get angle C plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So 2 times of angle C is 180 degree. So angle C is 90 degree. So 180 by 2 is 90 degree. So angle C is nothing but BCD. So angle BCD is 90 degree. 90 degree means it is a right angle. So angle BCD is a right angle. Okay, understood. So we have proved that angle BCD is 90 degree, that it is a right angle. Okay. Next sum is 7th one. ABC is a right triangle in which angle A is equal to 90 degree and AB is equal to AC. Find angle B and angle C. So ABC is a right triangle. So ABC is a right triangle in which angle A is equal to 90 degree. So the other two angles are angle B and angle C. In that it is given AB is equal to AC. So AB and AC, these two lengths are equal. Find angle B and angle C. So this one also we will use isosceles triangle property. So in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC. So angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. That is, this is isosceles triangle. So angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So angle B and angle C are equal. So that is angle ABC and angle ACB. So these two angles are equal. Okay. Now by angle sum property, we can say that sum of all the angles is 180 degree. That is angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So this is by angle sum property. So this is by angle sum property. And by angle sum property, this is equal. But already we have proved that ABC is equal to ACB. So here instead of that in the question itself it is given as 90 degree. So this is 90 degree plus ABC and ACB are equal. ABC and ACB are nothing but angle B is equal to angle C. Angle B is equal to angle C. So B, I am keeping it as it is. Instead of angle C, I am substituting angle B. Okay, so this is equal to 180 degree. So 2 times of angle B is equal to 90 degree. So angle B is equal to 90 by 2, that is 45 degree. Angle B, I got it as 45 degree. Angle B is equal to angle C. So angle B is equal to angle C is equal to 45 degree. So this is the value for angle B and angle C. Next sum is show that the angles of an equilateral triangle are 60 degree each. So we will take an equilateral triangle. So this one also we will prove by isosceles triangle property. So A, B, C. So first we will take, so in an equilateral triangle all the sides are equal. So first we will take these two sides are equal. So first for proving the given result we will take any two sides are equal. Okay. So in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC. Since AB is equal to AC, the opposite angles, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So angle B is equal to angle C. Angle B is equal to angle C. Okay. So this one we will take it as the first equation. Then now we will take the another two sides are equal. That is angle AB, that is side AB and side BC. Side AB and side BC we will take. So same thing in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to BC. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to BC. If we are taking these two sides are equal, the opposite base angles will be equal. That is angle A. For these two equal sides, the equal angles are A and C. So angle A is equal to angle C. So this is the second equation. So from first equation and second equation, from 1 and 2, we can say that all the three angles are equal. That is here B is equal to C. Angle B is equal to angle C. Then in the second equation, angle A is equal to angle C. So from these two equations, we can say that angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C. So all the three angles are equal, we told. But in the question, they are asking you to find the angles. So if we take the angles, if we take angle A plus angle B plus angle C by angle sum property, we can say that the sum of the angles is 180 degree. But just now we have proved that all the angles are equal. So instead of B and C, I am keeping this A as it is, and instead of B and C, I am replacing it by A. Why? Because all are equal. So I am replacing it like that. So this one I can write it as 3 times of angle A is equal to 180 degree. So angle A is 60 degree. So we got the value of angle A is 60 degree. They are asking you to show that all the angles are 60 degree. So already we have proved that angle A, angle B and angle C are equal. So just now we have proved that angle A is 60 degree. So we will get angle B 60 degree and angle C also 60 degree. So all three angles are 60 degree each. This is the proof for this given thing. That is, we have showed that the angles of an equilateral triangle are 60 degree each. So with this, I have completed exercise 7.2. So this exercise 7.2 is based on isosceles triangle property. So all the 8 sums I have completed. From the next class, we will be doing the next exercise. So if you have any doubts, you message me in the comment box. Thank you.